All right, guys. So we are catching spikes. All right, this is actually the second target we are going for. We already caught some spikes. We already hit our TP. All right, and this was we just needed some quick spikes, so this was a very quick one. We caught some spikes and we are going for the next target now, which is going to give us even much more than we had from the first trade. Okay, so you guys, this is just very easy. It's just very easy. You just have to understand how to use this, how to follow these indicators, because you have to follow them very, very well. Understand how to follow these indicators and you are good, guys. You don't need to stress yourself for this indicator has worked over time. I had to go back to it because I needed something that will just give me spikes, and I'll just exit the market as soon as I catch a couple of them, right? And this indicator will help you catch a couple of spikes. The only way you can trade on this and hold it for a long time is if you get to understand the market direction. Yeah, but if you are not able to figure out the market direction, you are not able to look out for proper entries, and I mean based on your analysis without the indicators, then you should just catch a couple of spikes, right? Sometimes what I'm going to show you here is going to give you long spikes like this one, right? So if you have if you enter and have this kind of spike, as a spike as long as this, right, then you know you should make a lot of money for yourself. Right? Let me show you again. You see here, this is a very long spike that can give you a lot of money. Look at this one, right? So this indicator will give you long spikes, and you know what that means, right? If you're catching long spikes and you leverage your account very well, you tend to flip your account within seconds, right? So this indicator will just help you achieve this in less than no time. So you just have to understand how to follow it very well. You need to be able to follow it properly. Before I get to explain how it works, let us go straight to seeing the settings of the indicator. And what we are using for this strategy is just relative strength index, that's RSI, and the MACD indicators, where you are combining these two indicators to come up with an entry. Now this is something that you will do if you are analyzing using your naked eyes. If you are trading without indicators, you should be able to find confluence zones before you can place a trade. So these indicators are going to serve, combining these two is going to serve as the confluence that you could use if, or that you would use if you were trading without indicators. So these are the settings. You should simply just add your RSI period 14, you apply to close, level should be 90 and 10. Okay, for the style, the pixel, you know what you want for yourself. You can just use colors that are visible on your screen, colors that won't strain your eyes before you could see them. All right, no matter how you get to zoom your screen, right? So when you're done with that, you just simply click done. All right, and the second indicator should be added on the indicator window 1, which is the MACD. You're going to be adding it in the indicator window 1. All right, if you don't have indicator window 1 on your charts, it's okay. This is for people who are very new to this, right? If you don't have, if you check your charts, you try to place these indicators and you don't get to see indicator window 1, that's very okay. All you need to do is just place try to add RSI first. Once you add the RSI first to the main window, it will automatically give you the indicator window. All right, so you click you add the details here. That's for the RSI. Once you are done with that, click done, and then go straight to adding the MACD indicator on your indicator window 1 now, right? So you just simply click the plus sign by the right hand side of your indicator window 1, and then you'll be able to find MACD among the list of indicators here. So you add the MACD, and these are the settings, guys. The fast EMA is 13, slow EMA is 21, MACD SMA is 9. All right, so you should apply to close, and then allow everything else to be the way it is. So you are done with this. Just simply click done, and you are good. All right, you are good. Now this indicator is very easy to understand. You just have to wait for price to. Now you have, okay, first of all, you have the level 90 on your RSI here, and you have level 10 on your RSI here. All right, so if you are trying to catch boom and crash, if you are trying to catch spikes on the boom market, yeah, we're talking about the boom market here. Although this works for both boom and crash, I will show you how it works for crash. But for now, we are talking about the bull market. So be it B1000, be it 300, be it 500, but I like to use this indicator, this strategy on the B500 market. All right, I like to use on the B500 market. The reason is that the B500 market doesn't move as fast as the every other one, the B1000. Okay, so I like to use this indicator on the B500. It works very well for every other boom and crash market. All right, it doesn't stop you from using it on every other boom and crash market. So what you are noticing here, what you are seeing here, I mean, is price selling right now instead of buying, right? Price is going down, and that's because you are seeing this red line. You're seeing it above the black line, right? And this is happening around the RSI level 90. The level 90 represents the area of resistance, while the level 10 represents your support level. Okay, so when your MACD comes, when the black line, remember to set your colors the way you understand. When the black line comes below the when it comes beneath the red dotted lines, then you will notice, especially if it happens around the level 90 level here, you'll notice a very you notice that price will be going down. You notice that price will be going down. That means you shouldn't enter for a buy. All right, you shouldn't enter for a buy. If you want to take your chance, you can just get to sell here and catch some candlesticks, but that is not why we are making this video. So you wouldn't want to do something that you don't understand. Okay, you can only decide to sell if you already know the market direction and you know what is happening on the market without the use of indicators. So you simply allow it to come down, right? Allow the red line, the red dotted lines to come down into the level 10 here, which I said earlier is the support level. All right, so if it comes down to this level, by that time you should notice that the black line is now coming towards it from above the red line, right? It will be coming towards the level 10 here. The red line must have already gotten to the red 10, I mean to the level 10, and then the black line is now coming into the level 10, right? At that point, it will now be above the red dotted lines, just like in the case here. You can see the black line came down, the black MACD line, it came down to this point. All right, and then you notice this spike here, right? It came to meet the red dotted lines around the level 10 here, right? You can see this is just around the level 10. Now you might wonder why I didn't have to, or why the market did not wait to get into the level 10 properly before spiking, and that's because the support zone is not, it is only, the support zone is an area on the chart where price is likely to pull back from, right? Where price is likely to buy from. Let's say price was selling and then it gets to the support zone. The support zone is actually supposed to push price back upwards, right? And the resistance zone, which is the 90 level here, right, is supposed to pull price downwards. Okay, so the zone is actually an area, not a particular line, not a particular point, right? But the entire area. That means price might decide to go real deep into it before spiking. That's before it reverses, before it starts buying, or it just might start buying immediately gets to that area. Okay, so the area is just for you to know that when price gets to this point, something is going to happen. There's going to be price reaction here. Something, the candlesticks will change direction and all of that, so you know what we are trying to do. So like I said, you have to wait for price to come into the level 10. In the case here, it did not go deep down into the level 10, but it spiked. But in the case here, you can see the spike here was very long. All right, here too it spiked again. Okay, so if you keep going back downwards, you notice that whenever price comes from above the red line into the red line at the support level here, which is the level 10 here, you see it spikes, and it's usually really long spikes, guys. Look at this one. Usually very long spikes, guys. So you can see this happened still around the level 10. This happened here. This came deep into the level 10 and spiked, and then this was not very close. I mean, it was not very deep into the level, but it was just around the area, and it spiked. It gave a very long spike. So you see, whenever it comes to that area, it spikes. All right, whenever it comes to that area, it spikes. Now for every crash market here, you want to be waiting for it to come to the level 90 here instead of level 10 now, right? You're now waiting for it to come to the level 90 here, no longer the level 10 here. All right, for the level 90 here, when the black line gets to meet with the red dotted lines around the level 90 here, then you should be expecting a spike. I mean, yeah, that's if you are selling the crash markets. Remember, for crash markets, you want to be selling to catch spikes. For the boom market, you want to be buying to catch spikes. All right, so you need to follow this properly. If you have any challenge, you should just reach me out. I'll reach out to me on WhatsApp. I'll be dropping my number on the description of this video. I'll also drop my Telegram link on the description of this video, so you can join our Telegram platform for free and see how you can make money for yourself with our free signals, guys. So you can see I'm backtesting still, and you can see it's still happening. Long spikes whenever price comes to touch that line, the red dotted lines. All right, whenever the black line comes to touch the red dotted lines on the level 10 area, you can see it's still going up. It's still spiking. All right, it's still spiking around that area. So guys, hit me up, subscribe to this channel if you haven't done that yet. Make sure you subscribe, because if you subscribe, you will get to see much more information, much more content that I'll be putting out. You'll see it firsthand. You won't wait for for somebody to ask you or to tell you about it. All right, it just comes to you firsthand. So subscribe today. Do that right now. Thank you so much. See you guys on another video.